population of fruit flies contain 19% of grey-bodied flies. So they have given you something, then 100 minus something is the other one. We have two type of flies, one with gray body and one with black body. Is it so? Okay, so we have, for example, we have total of 100. So minus gray one, which are 19%, what would be answer? 81? That would be your black body flies. Is it so? Let's apply the formula on this one. The formula is quite simple. It would be uh, 2pq. Do you want to write this like formula? It would be this: p plus q whole square would be equal to 1. So it means, for example, if p is like gray bodies, then we have to write q for like the black bodies. It's a simple formula. P plus q whole square is equal to 1. So when we write p, are you good at maths? Do you know the formula a plus b whole square? B whole square, it will be a square plus b square plus 2ab. So similar is the case over here. P square plus 2pq plus q square is equal to 1. Okay. So your p is 19. Let's say they have given us p, which is 19, and q we have calculated, which is 81. Okay. Okay. These are of the dominant allele, and q is the like frequency, not percentage. Here we talk about frequency. Is the frequency of the recessive allele. So this is the dominant, this is recessive, and this one is what this would be PQ, where both are expressing what it would be, where both are expressed, then it would be heterozygous. Okay, it's a homozygous, it's a heterozygous, and it would be again a homozygous recessive. Okay, so okay, it means I need to explain the formula in detail. I'll explain in the next question then. Okay, now we'll just put in the values to find Q. So here we have to write the formula like 2pq percentage of fly heterozygous. We have to find 2pq is equal to 1. Now I'm modifying the formula. Try to understand what is like how to modify formula. 1. This is adding over the side of equal. On the other side of equal, it would be subtracting. Okay. 1 minus q square minus p square. Would it be like this? Okay. Now there is another way, like by which you can like find the, here is, this is the one which we use in some other things when we arrange it, but here we can do it simply in a simple manner. Here they have given us 19%. What is the meaning of 19% if you write it in decimals? Any idea? No. Okay, let me teach you how to convert it. 19% means 19 divided by 100. So it would become 0.19. Q is 81. Okay, 81% mean 81 divided by 100. So 0.81. Okay. We need to multiply 2pq. Just multiply the 0.192 and 0. So we have two genes. Let's write it. Gene where we have one recessive, which is denoted by Q. We have a dominant, which is like we represented by P. This one is 19%, right? And this one is 81%. Is it so? Then we have to find the Q and okay, here I'm making mistake. So to find this P and Q, we need to take the square root of this, which I missed. Sorry. We need to take square root of this. Like the square root of P, which is 0.19, and the square root of Q square, which is 81 or 0.81. Shall I explain it again? I guess you're not getting it. Okay, wait. So let me erase everything. Let's explain. We have two alleles. Let's just first understand the statement. Here we have a recessive allele and a dominant allele. What is our recessive? What is the percentage of recessive allele which is given in the question? 19%. Okay. Let's say what is the this is the dominant one, by the way. It's given gray. Gray is dominant. So dominant one is 19%, which makes 0.19, because we need to calculate it from 1. We say 1 is equal to the frequency of homozygous dominant, then a square, like, then added with heterozygous recessive, sorry, homozygous recessive, and then heterozygous alleles. Okay. Now for this P square, they have given us 19%. Okay, sure. Is it visible now? Okay. So here we have 2PQ. Okay. So here we have for P square, we have 19%. This we need to find the heterozygous. This we need to find, right? Okay. And then Q square, which is the recessive allele. Uh, so this one was 80%. 100 minus 19 is 81%. Is it so? Let's convert the percentages into decimals. It would become 0.19 plus 2PQ and 0.81. Is it so? Now we want values of P and Q. Okay? And we know that this one is P square and this one is Q square. So to have the value of P, we need to take a square root of this. Take square root. So the square root of 0.19 and square root of 0.81. Can you please find out the square roots? 0.19 and 0.81 would be zero point 0.9. That is for very sure, because 81 is 9. Okay. Okay. 4 4, then it won't make 1. Then it won't make. We have to make it 1. So if it's zero point 0.9, then it would be 0.1. Okay? Because we have to make it 1. Our ultimate goal is 1. 100%. Okay? Now, we have value of P and we have value of Q. What would be 2PQ? 2 into zero point 0.1 into zero point 0.9. Okay, so zero point 0.1 and zero point 0.9 is 0.09 and 2 is 0.00. Okay, 0.18. So let's convert it into percentage. Then we multiply it with 100. So answer would be 18. Okay, let's apply the same thing to this question. Here we have a cap, the recessive, sorry, the dominant allele is 36%. Okay, So we say we have a dominant one, which is 36%. What is the like decimal form of this 36%? 0.36. Okay. So if we consider it like p, let's say it's p, take a square root of this one. Yes, 0.36. So p is equal to 0.6. So if we want to find q, it would be 1 minus p because total is 1. So 1 minus 0.6, it would be 0.4. Okay, so q is 0.4. Now to put in the equation 2pq, frequency of f allele. Okay, then it would be, can you multiply and then add, sorry, multiply these one, 0.6, 0.4. What's the answer? 0.24. Okay, multiply with 2, 0.48. Okay, again here is something wrong here. In a population 36 of cats have a f allele. Let's go back to question. F is the dominant one and small f is the recessive one. That is correct. So capital 1 we have written with the 36% and the recessive one is the other way around, which is like 100 minus 36 is, I guess, 64. Is it so? Can you subtract it? The 64. P would, okay, yes. 100 minus 36 is 64. Is it so? Okay. So let's say this Q is 64. Let's do it other way around. And we'll take a square root of this. So the square root of 64 is 8, right? So what would be 8? Like the 8, 0.8. Okay, convert 0.8, 64, 0.64, 0.8. 0.8 into the percentage. Percentage. 80%. Huh? Zero point 0.8 into percentage. Like into percentage means, sorry? Wait. Let me explain one more time. Here the equation is different. Here we have to find the frequency of the recessive allele, not the dominant allele, which I made mistake earlier. It's a frequency of recessive allele, the small f. Getting me? Okay, the small f is denoted by Q. Shall I write the formula again? This is dominant and this is recessive. Okay? They have given us value for the dominant, which is 36. It means the recessive would be 64. Okay. So if Q square is equal to 64, what will be Q? 8%, or we can say like 64 60, make it like square, take a square root. 8. Okay, if it's 0.64 then it would be 0.8. Okay, let's make this one into percentage, that is 80. Okay, now how these two questions are different. Here we are finding the frequency of recessive allele, and in the next question we are finding the frequency of 2pq, which is the heterozygous. This is the main difference in these questions.